Well, hello there. Good afternoon. I'm Frost PDP. Thank you for joining me as we play Crusader Kings II: The Hip Emperor, Episode 4. We're playing with the Historic Immersion Project mod, and we are playing as Baselius Leon the Fourth, the Sixth, the Just. And we made some mistakes. We should have gotten our son married, but at the same time should have gotten him, not married. Can I arrange him to get betrothed to anyone? Not really. So that was a mistake, but that's alright. And we are at war with some people. My son has a good mentor. He gains the trait Diligent. And I like him. I think I want that. It's a very good thing. So we're at war with a number of people. We have a war on our eastern front with basically all of Islam, which is in a civil war, so we're okay. And we are at war with... I have a lot more troops than I thought I would. We're at war with Bulgaria, and what I'm assuming will become Bosnia someday. Bosnia. I think the best option right now... Oh, Belgrade broke free. I wish I had known that before I, Oh well. You'll be quick. Our best move is probably to just knock Bosnia right out of the war. Try to arrange for our troops to get places that they are useful instead of just sitting around on their rumps. Logistics is a big factor in any strategy game, but Crusader Kings II is particularly vicious because you can't declare war while you have levies raised. So you have to send all your troops home to declare war to bring them all back again. It can be frustrating. Peasants, I don't like you. The slaves, right? Nope, you're grounded. I don't care if you're angry, but you're not going to be some slave happy. Oh, Bulgaria's army. That could be interesting. Bulgaria should be pretty easy to handle, militaristically speaking. It's just... they are the biggest threat in the Western Front right now. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get men to the field of battle. If these guys were all allied, that would be a nuisance too, I suppose. But the field of battle is far away. And we have to cross all of Italy just to get there. Let's see, what our councils are. Well, this guy is up to forging a claim on Tusculum, which is part of the papacy. Our other councilors are basically doing nothing. Training troops, hooray. Raising money, hooray. Studying technology, that's nice. And cultural tech. I could proselytize. I could try to convert people to orthodoxy, but I haven't really felt the need to. I'm actually going to send you guys here with them. Reinforce the eastern front just because I see that 10 stack, and I don't like that 10 stack. That is waiting for me. That is going to have to be like a second war within the first war. And the Paulicians want to revolt again because they don't seem to understand that they die every time they do this. Well, at least they picked good timing. Truthfully, I don't have the patience to deal with them right now. They can sit there and they can seize your territory too and pat themselves on the back all they'd like. It won't mean a thing. Sure, why not? You guys all go to the same place, form up a 10 stack, siege a couple of things. Now, if I'm not mistaken, once we push this guy to 100%, he'll give up the whole county. I could be wrong about that. There's always tricky rules with who inherits what. What? You didn't take the territory, did you? Okay, I don't care. Not that you're related to me or anything, and I really shouldn't care anyway, but at least if you guys are less of a nuisance, it's better for me. So now at least I have something to do with another couple thousand troops. And as you probably noticed, the game is already running choppy, and this hasn't really been that long. Crusader Kings II uses a lot of data storage, and that's fine. But I could probably store that data better. That's all I'm saying. See? 50 tech. Alright. I'm going to actually split this army in two and send half of it to go start besieging this territory just so that we get this war done a little quicker. You guys can all group up. I could send them all to deal with the Paulicians, but honestly they're not strong enough to deal with the Paulicians. So what I'm going to spend them on is reinforcing the eastern front a little more. The west should be okay. It's the east I'm worried about. Could always stand down the entire western army and regroup it. get over to Italia. That 10 stack is literally just sitting here waiting for me. And that is a mild concern. It shouldn't be a big deal, but it might be. Zupan. Oh, wait a minute. That's the guy we're actually at war with, isn't it? Nope, I don't care. Have fun. You guys are useless. I'm gonna go kill this little stack. Patrician Constantinos of Constantinos. No one cares. Fine, assemble a mob. The mob burnt the trade post down. I gained prestige. I don't know why I gained prestige from burning down my own territory. It really doesn't make sense. And now we wait. One of my children needs a garden. Ooh, more tech. Oh, Carissa Zoe. Well, who will educate you? I'm actually just going to go for the opinion bonus. But I'm going to make it an opinion bonus that's going to actually help me. And it seems like half my family wants me dead. That's a nuisance. Okay. No, I'm just going to keep you from going negative too far. And what I think I'm going to do is my focus is on carousing. I think I'm just going to go to family. I love the health bonus. The fertility bonus doesn't hurt. And being able to mend some bridges would be nice right about now. These 37 men can just go home, because who cares? And time runs again. So Belgrade is being besieged and conquered, which makes my job, well, it was a nice thought. And we let time roll along. So I have 6,000 men on the Eastern Front, sort of just hanging out waiting. I don't care about Vikings, I don't care about Paulicians, I just want my 7,000 men. Sure, why not? Be ready. Keeping this navy up is going to be a problem. Fine. So I'm going to knock Bosnia out of the war, take them off the map. I'm going to take some territory from Bulgaria. And then I have to wipe up the scum of the earth. Sorry, thought I had time running. I can press de jure ducal claims. I don't care. I have sought fame and glory and achieved it. I must pick a new ambition. I will be... I ain't getting no piety. Exalted among men. Sure, more diplomacy. Makes my life better. I wish there were more established ambitions. It would be great if there was... Ooh, who are you? Why do you even think you have a claim to the... Oh, you're after Crimea or something. Yeah, you're after Crimea, and I might or might not have some territory in that area. Okay, I don't care. You'll die when you die. Don't care. I have him at 100%. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see what happens when I enforce demands on him. He becomes my territory. He retained something. Vassals. He has this little kid as his vassal. This kid's got a lot of claims, but he has one title. I don't care if he has one title. He can hate me all he wants. It's time to knock Hungary out of this war. I'm sorry, Bulgaria. Hungary hasn't formed yet. Hungary might be these guys. The alternate history thing is kind of nice. It's fun. Oh, I see what you did there. Clever. Way to kill your army, though. So I captured you. Do I care about you? I can ransom you? No. So basically I just convinced him to walk his army straight into mine, and I will take that any day of the week. Speaking of prisoners, can I ransom anyone? I can ransom you. Jitej. 26 gold, sure. I can ransom Zita for 14 gold. I will do that. Free money is free money. Or Zlata, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm heading that far. And that is the rest of his army. Time to carpet siege a little, I think. No, probably not. It's probably not a good idea. I'll split too. More tech. Thank you. I have an adventure threat I can't do anything about. I need to educate this kid. Well, you're my brother and you kind of hate me. You hate everything about me. You just hate the country in general. Yeah, whatever. Go. Dangerous factions. Seniority succession, that's just foolish. Independence, Gavelkind, really? Who would want Gavelkind? Who even thinks they could benefit from Gavelkind? I don't understand this. Whatever. I'm just gonna split my army in two again, and I'm just gonna punish this guy. I think what I'll do is I'll assign the first group to keeping him from forming any military that's credible, which odds are will be complicated. And no, I'm leading troops. Well, that's okay. I mean, the worst that could happen is I could die. So you are now of age. Who will you marry? Well, let's see here. The Countess of Lori. Once again, I can ask her to marry me. She'll probably hate my kid, but she'll say yes. This will forge an alliance that might be useful someday. It also might get my kid out of the line of succession, but that's okay. He's my third son, and the worst case that could happen is he could come back. Okay, so he's married, and he is... I can't grant him a title if I wanted, so that is that. I have a new heir. Why do I have a new heir? Oh, born in the purple. Yeah, I mentioned that in previous videos. So now, because I'm currently the emperor, any children I have are born in the purple, which makes them guaranteed to become emperor. And that is interesting because it means my 3 sons here are now behind him in succession. This could get ugly because this guy wasn't bad, but he wasn't good. Had a lot of good virtues though. I like patient. I like temperate. You know, he was a good steward. He wasn't a great military guy, but he could handle a country. Now I have some kid who I'm assuming will turn out okay, but we will see. It's only 9-13 after all. Right. Punishment. Oh, look. The person I was at war with has actually died. His father died. And that actually is inconvenient for me. Who else am I at war with? What did I just see? Oh, that's less than ideal. We are now at war with the Holy Roman Emperor. Uh-oh. That changes my thinking a little bit. I absolutely have to keep him from... Sure, goodbye. I absolutely have to keep this guy from... Don't care. From unifying an army. It is less than ideal. My apologies. Phone calls do happen in this life. Can I ransom you? I can. You will give me 10 gold. Fine. Done. I absolutely have to hurry this war up. Are you a jerk? You're a schemer. You're a schemer. Sure. Just keep the Ecumenical Patriarch under control. Absolutely have to keep. I'd love to assault things, but that's just not going to fly right now. If I see a Holy Roman Emperor's army charge in, I'm in a lot of trouble. I need to push that war score as high as it'll go, as fast as it'll go. Oh, look at this! Tigravisti broke free. Well, that's cool. That's just another person I can declare on. Thank you. That changes the math a little bit more, too. Now I know he's got no personal army. Nothing that can really credibly threaten me. Eunuchs. I guess I've got the spider. Hey, gold. Buckets of ducats, as they say. I could assault, but I'm not that impatient. It's actually some pretty good land. It's got many potential spots. Oh, Thebes fell. That's a shame. And we have a revolt in our midst. So no. Sure, why not? So as I gain prestige, and as I establish my reign, I'm less likely to be tipped over. I'm less likely to have fools causing me problems. My half-brother requires a guardian. Educate child, who is really powerful but doesn't really like me. Bastard of a child, Manuel. You I can push back to green, so I'll do that. I'm actually going to move on for the sake of this siege army. 1,000. Just out of curiosity, how many? 8. Okay. I don't really have the numbers to push that too far. But I can advance my troops. If I wanted, I could hire the Varangian Guard and actually try to engage my other enemies, but that's probably not in my best interest. I'm already running a deficit, and as we've learned, that's not the best thing. Yay! I gain 1 prestige for reasons. I know. I'm borrowing that from a particular legend in this field of gameplay. It's cool. Oh, wait a minute. Why is my war score so low here? Well, that is a problem. I guess I am going to have to push east a little sooner than I would have liked. Let's see if I can't snipe some of these guys. You know what? I have all my guys that I'm going to need boats for. Well, that's interesting. Our inability of our previous employer to provide our contractual pay has caused us to look for employment elsewhere. Does it mean I get them vassalized? Mercenaries. The Turkmen Company. Costs 12 to hire. I'm sorry, it costs 200. No, I guess they're just bailing on a war. I don't really understand what that meant. Why I got that. Oh, what's this now? 900? Oh, that was the Turkic band. Oh, so, okay. He must have hired them, gone broke, and then they must have turned around and decided to try to kill some of their former guys, and that failed miserably. So that just basically ate my war score. I think I'm out of options. I think I'm hiring my Varangian Guard now. Except now there's another Turkmen company here for 2,000. And they're pretty actually not bad. 200, I'm sorry. But the Varangians are cheaper. They're heavy infantry, but that's okay. And they're going to go out, and we're going to make this work. Wallachia has formed. Interesting, very interesting. As soon as Tsar Boris's kid is toast, I will happily send more men east. Do I care? It doesn't even say who that person is. Fine, I'll try to be kind. As we've seen, eventually those rolls do happen. Alright, I think this war's just about over. Will you... Oh, brother. Of Bosna? You're gonna try to conquer Bosna. Are you drunk? Or just stupid? Well, you have 7,000 men. You're probably neither. Do you like me? No, you don't. You're Sunni. Are you my vassal? No? Then I don't care. But, I will, Oh, I can have a new ecclesiarch. 16 versus... 24. He's my new ecclesiarch. Goodbye. Well, thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I'm still working on a good sign-off, but until then, have a nice day.